Good day, all. Today I want to talk about the importance of not sharing information with people who can't give you any advice on whatever it is you're asking them if they haven't been there and done it. You cannot ask the advice of people about something that you want to do. You can't ask advice from people who never done it before. And that was one of my lessons that I learned. Excuse me. I want to tell you about the time where I asked advice or talked to, even mentioned what I was about to do to someone who didn't know anything about what I was about to do. I knew what I was about to do, and I should have listened to my first mind. But instead, I started to doubt myself on what I wanted to do at that moment because of what the person that was with me at the time was starting to put fear in my heart. When I say with me at the time, I don't mean dating me or anything, or my husband. It's not that. It's one of my close relatives was with me when I was about to do something big and heavy for my family, and I mentioned it to the person, and things didn't work out as planned because I listened to the naysayers and I listened to the fear mongering that was, that we're used to because of the way probably we were raised. So that was one of my lessons learned, and that I won't. Now I use my discernment. I will never ask somebody for advice or even mention about what I'm going to do to somebody who knows nothing about what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of people like that, you have a lot of family members. You can mention things to them, and you can just see the negativity as soon as you say it to them because of what they say back. But to make a long story short, I had got a lump sum of, I took a loan. I'm not sure if that's, if I can say this on but I took a loan and I had a little lump sum of money. The loan was for me to purchase a vehicle at that time. And I had the cash in hand. I had the cash sitting in my account for the vehicle. I feel like I could always get a vehicle, but this opportunity, I could probably have that same opportunity again if I played my cards right and I'm smart and strategic about the way I move. But I'm beating myself up every day. I still had money already into that stock, but I was about to take the whole lump sum and put it into this particular stock, and I mentioned it to a family member who was with me at the time when I was about to go pick up the loan or sign the papers for the loan so I could get a vehicle. I mentioned that to them, that I wanted to think about, instead of maybe instead of getting this vehicle right now, I should throw this whole thing into that particular stock and let it ride for a year and see what happens. I mentioned it to that person. They started fear mongering and saying, what if you lose all your money now and now you don't have a car or anything now? They bought that up, and I started to change how I felt about my decision, and my decision was to go ahead and do it. I knew that I should have done it, but listening to, my relative, who I love and trusted telling this thing to dearly. And it cost me thousands of dollars. Like, me not, I could have paid that loan back and still been sitting. But of course, I didn't how would they say, I didn't execute on what I was first thinking about. And now I know to never mention anything of that nature to anybody who doesn't have any experience in that, in that space. So I'm sure if I would have talked to somebody else who was used to that kind of thing, and because I'm not really used to it, that's why I guess the fear mongering got to me. And like I said, when you raised a certain way, you're scared to lose money. So it's like, okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Started to feel like, okay, maybe that might be a gamble. But you know what? You got to take risks. You got to take risks sometimes. Sometimes you have to take a little risk. And sometimes the outcome is rewarding. Sometimes the outcome is not so great. So if I would have took the risk at that particular time and it was on my mind heavy, and I would have took the risk and threw the money into that stock, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube trying to make no YouTube right now. I probably would be in another place right now. But so that was a very big lesson that I learned when it comes to the people that you are used to talking to, like the people that you grew up around, the people that you confide, you feel comfortable confiding in. Those people you have to, when it comes to your finances or something big that you want to do for you and your family, sometimes you have to, well, most times you have to be quiet and careful about, oh, you're going to get in front of me and move slow now. I would have never let you get in front of me if that was the case. And then you can't tell them everything. You just can't. If you want to share that kind of, and sometimes I was gonna say, if you want to share it with your significant other, okay, but sometimes you can't even share it with them because they'll throw sometimes they be fear mongering too and throw a monkey wrench in whatever it is that you think that you want to do. So don't take advice from people who never did that, who never been there and did it. Don't give advice to people who are not willing to receive it. And never second guess yourself about things that, never second guess yourself about things that you want to do in life. Like if there's anything that you want to do and you feel very positively strong about it, I think that you should go for it. I don't think that you should let people put fear in your heart about certain things. And I feel like now I know that, some particular things, you want people to be happy for you, you want people to support you, but with some things you have to actually keep it to yourself. Like it's not, especially a person who's never been there and done that, and who doesn't even know anything about what you're talking about. They could act like they do, because some people, they want to act like they know so much because they when it comes from you, it's hard to hear it, so they don't want to hear you telling them about something that they know nothing about. So they try to put fear in you and try to stop you from not really try to stop you, but putting fear in you will stop you from achieving your goals. So don't let anybody do that to you, and be quiet about what it is that you want and need for yourself. Happened to me before with another friend, with another person. It was something that I went for. Before I can get my foot in the door, what do? I went and I told the person what I was planning on doing. And, you know, because I was happy for myself. And at that time, you want people to be happy for you. You want people to support you. I went and told the person what it was that I was doing. And if there was another one available, they would be able to do the same thing. But before I got my foot in the door, you know what I did? I let them know. And I tried to get them in with me at the same time. And guess what happened? What happened is they got it and I didn't. You see how that works? See how when you let somebody know your plans and what you're planning to do, and you tell them about your stuff, how it starts turning into their stuff, and it doesn't happen for you. I couldn't blame nobody but myself, because I was the one who decided that I wanted to share the information, and I wanted that person to be in the same thing with me, you know, at that same time. Instead of getting my foot in the door first and getting, you know, my feet wet, because that's for me, I let the person know what I was planning to do. They wanted to do it also. I thought it was a good idea at the time, because, you know, this particular thing I really needed. And I don't know what happened, but it turned into me not getting what it was and the other person getting it. And I remember how disappointed I felt, like, you know, that I didn't get in, and I should have got in, because I had all the credentials to get in. So you cannot let people know your plans. You cannot let people know what you're doing and when you're planning to do it, and what you're, you know, like exactly what your plans are, because they will definitely turn your plans into their plans and then make their plans your plans. And then it will happen for them and not you. So, you know, those are lessons learned. And, excuse me, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that whenever you feel like there's something you want to do, or feel strongly that something is going to pull through for you, it's the best thing to do is not to share it with people. You know, like to just let it happen, and to let people naturally see your results. Don't tell them about it. First of all, they don't even, especially if you're trying to give them advice and then you don't really want to give advice, because your advice might not be good for that person. So, you know, sometimes it doesn't even pay to, if they didn't ask you for your advice, I don't suggest that you give it to them. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to basically put it out here that when you have something important that you want to do, or something that you know, something that you think is going to go through for you, just keep it to yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Just keep it to yourself. And with that being said, I will always keep you guys in mind when I'm trying to put content out. And I hope some of the things that I talk about resonates with some of you all, because some of the things I hear on YouTube definitely resonate with me. I can't even lie. But if you like what I just talked about, and you like what you just saw and heard, and it resonates with you, please do me a favor. Click that like button. You would be doing me such a great favor and service if you subscribe to my channel. And if there's something you would like to say about what I just said, leave me a comment. And with that being said, everyone, have a good day, and until the next video.